It all starts right after the Sykkuno situation explodes online. Allegations drop, the doc spreads, and suddenly everyone connected to him is under pressure to respond. That's when Valkyrae steps in and gives a brief but clear stance, saying she's disappointed in Sykkuno and confirming she spoke to him privately first, sharing in the following.
Elephant in the room. Obviously, yes, I did talk to Sykkuno, and obviously, yes, he did tell me everything. Obviously, yes, I should not have tweeted that I was disappointed yesterday, because it just gave a lot of ammo to a lot of angry people. He knows that I was gonna mention it today, and he told me everything, and yeah, I am disappointed, as I have been with a lot of my friends in the past, and I'm sure I've also been disappointing to a lot of my friends as well. So, you know, it is disappointing. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. But yeah, we talked, and he's gonna figure things out, and I hope for the best, and I am so sorry to all of those involved. It sucks. Oh yeah. No, I did not know. I did not know he had a girlfriend. I did not know, which led to my tweet, because I thought my tweet was going to make it clear that I didn't know. But apparently me tweeting that had a lot of caused a lot of distress, because last year it's because XQC reacted to my tweet, and he did a whataboutism, which is funny because last year when I talked about it, I did a whataboutism, which I've already talked about and I already apologized for, and I already understand that it was really stupid of me how I worded it. And this is just my karma coming back again. Cheating is bad, guys. I don't know who needs to hear this, but cheating is not a good thing. It's a selfish act. Before you cheat, break up.
First, you've got the group reacting directly to Ray's comments about Sykkuno. These people aren't even focused on her tone or emotions. They're focused on what she chose to prioritize. Their argument is simple. She spoke clearly and firmly on Sykkuno being a cheater. When it comes to other situations, especially ones involving people she's closer to, her response feels quieter or less direct. That's where the selective outrage narrative comes from. They're not saying she's wrong, they're saying she's inconsistent. Then there's another group that takes it further, not just calling out inconsistency, but escalating the situation into something more serious. Some people begin framing the allegations in extreme terms, treating the claims in the doc as if they're already proven facts. This side starts making strong statements about what Sykkuno should face, legally or morally, even though none of it is confirmed. This reaction is less about Ray and more about people using the situation to push a harsher narrative overall. You also have people reacting emotionally rather than logically. This is where the more aggressive comments come in. These users aren't breaking down details. They're reacting to how Ray handled it. They call her a hypocrite, say she's downplaying things, or accuse her of protecting certain people while going harder on others. A lot of this comes from frustration with influencers in general, not just her specifically. On the other side, there's a strong defense of Ray. These people are pushing back on the idea that she has to speak on everything equally. They point out that she already addressed the Hassan situation before, just not recently, and that she's allowed to handle things privately. Their main argument is that the internet is creating a false narrative by ignoring past context and demanding constant public statements. As more clips, tweets, and that original document circulate, people begin looking at the wider friend group and asking a different question. Not just what happened, but how everyone is choosing to respond. That's when Lily's quiet emotional message hits. She posts about feeling like she doesn't really know who people truly are anymore, that she's been disappointed too many times, and that she needs to step away for a few days. That post becomes the emotional center of the situation. From there, people start connecting dots. They bring up past situations within the same circle, previous cheating scandals, broken friendships, and messy fallouts, and build a narrative that this isn't just one isolated incident, but part of a pattern within that group. The idea being pushed is that Lily isn't just reacting to the situation, but to a history of similar situations stacking up over time. And that's where the story shifts from being about Sykkuno to being about the environment around him. Some frame it as Lily being caught in the middle, someone who's friends with everyone, now dealing with the reality that people she trusted may not be who she thought they were. Others frame it more critically, suggesting the group itself has always been inconsistent, only speaking up when it's convenient. Some people look at Lily's post and immediately understand it as emotional burnout. They point out that she's been close to multiple multiple situations like this before, and to them, this isn't just drama, it's personal. Their take is simple. She's stepping back because she's tired of being let down by people she trusted. They defend her decision to take a break and see it as completely valid. But then another side forms, one that's far more critical. These people don't focus on her feelings, they focus on consistency. They bring up past scandals involving others in the same circle and argue that her reaction now feels stronger than before. The criticism here is that she didn't respond the same way in previous situations, so to them, this feels selective. That's where the double standard argument starts gaining traction. Then there's a third group that takes things even further, shifting away from individuals and aiming at the entire friend group dynamic. This side argues that the whole circle operates on convenience, supporting or distancing themselves from people depending on what looks best publicly at the time. They describe it as a cycle. Stay silent, stay friends, then suddenly speak out when pressure builds. For them, this situation isn't surprising, it's expected. XQC calls Valkyrae after seeing a viral clip of her calling him daddy and talking about Sykkuno.
XQC is your daddy. Dude, I know, bro. I know. XQC is so famous and so popular. He's so popular, and
yo,
when he
what
says
is
things, it just...
Yo, what is this clip? What is this clip?
It's like a...
Is that AI?
The juicers, they swarm, and then it's like...
Yo.
Ms. Keefe calls Valkyrae spineless after apologizing for her tweet talking about Sykkuno.
Anyway, bro, I saw Valkyrae's response to all this and how she beat out and backed up, and she's like, I shouldn't have tweeted this and that. And I'm just like, the problem with Ray is she just lives in this like 2021 world, and we don't live in that world anymore, where you just play this like politically correct person all the time. Like, if you think Sykkuno did wrong and you said you're disappointed, stand on it. That's it. Just stand on it. But every single time she says something, a day later she says sorry and backs it up and goes away from it if she gets any backlash. And it's like, it's exhausting, because you just realize and know that after years of her doing it, that she obviously is doing this as a front, right? It's the same thing with like the for real. Like, why the f did you apologize for that at all? You know, it's she's just stuck in like the Minecraft simulation where she thinks that's how we are in 2026. You know, and it just doesn't work anymore. She has too many sponsors, bro. If you have too many sponsors, then just don't say shit. That's it. Just don't talk. She just should not say a word and just, you know, not speak about it.
Stable Ronaldo, Adin Ross, Cuffham, and Jesse couldn't stop laughing after XQC made an insane drawing of Valkyrae during their Gartic phone lobby.
I meant to put A.
Chill.
I meant to put A.
Yo, Cuff, you're so weird.
Ray Kite POV.
Holy shit.
Yo, SC, you cannot be talking. SC, chill. I meant to put A.
Yo, Cuff, you're so weird. Holy shit.
Ray Kite POV.
Holy shit.
Rest in peace.